Welcome to Activations with JJ, where we explore this amazing time of shift, ascension, and spiritual awakening with open minds and expanded hearts. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey.
Welcome to Activations with JJ. So glad to have you with me for this episode. It's been an interesting week if you are listening to this at the time of when I published it. And it's been pretty chaotic, and the energy has been chaotic. I actually just finished recording the energy update for this week. And even though you won't be listening to this particular episode until after the fact or way after the fact, it was fun to be able to see what the 90 Council of Light had to say about what's going on. And I think I carry the energy of those updates with me since I record them simultaneously. And so if you did listen to the update, you will kind of understand where I'm at right now and the energy that I'm carrying with me. And if you didn't, that update is the January 11th, 2021 update. I'm really excited because during that update, I actually channeled some Lemurian light language. And I ended up taking that light language with the backing track music and looping it and uploading it to my YouTube channel. So it was an amazing transmission for me to like participate in. And when I listened back to it, I thought, this is just so awesome. The name of the transmission, or the name that I decided to give it, I guess you could say, is Blanket of Peace. So if you have a moment, hop over to my YouTube channel and check that out. I will be uploading more light language there, just straight light language. And I've just been feeling a draw to transmit some more of those things for you. Over this last week, I've also been, actually mentioned this in the last podcast episode, but I've been channeling light language, and that's kind of something new to me. I laugh because I think we all do it when we doodle. I think it's a way of tapping into certain energy. Every single one of us has sat in a classroom and doodled, except I don't know about nowadays. I feel like because I'm older and we used paper and pencil, that we doodled more. And so saying that, I would invite you to do a little bit of doodling and see what comes out on the paper. And then ask Spirit, what the meaning of it is. I'm again feeling just really drawn to that aspect of communication. I feel like, the thought came to me. I feel like I'm almost just an interpreter. Even the word channel just right now isn't feeling exactly what it is. It's really just interpreting an energy and bringing it forth in another language. And so I feel like the energies that come to me, or the transmissions that come to me, are obviously not originally in English. They're in a different language, which language is technically an energy, right? A sound wave, a wavelength, a vibration. And that I'm kind of just like a device to interpret those things. Why is that helpful? I actually ask myself that sometimes. I named this show, this podcast, Activations with JJ, because I think my intention is that it will activate something in you to help you as you shift or expand, you could say. And so I will, as always, set that intention for today, that whatever is transmitted will activate something inside of you. I'm also really excited because this week, if you hop on my YouTube channel, you will see an additional transmission from Elohim that I received a while back, but that is very, very applicable today. So those are just different recordings, different videos that you can see there only on the YouTube channel, not on this podcast. You can find the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. And I also upload the episodes to YouTube too. If you don't mind, I might as well just remind you now, because half the time I forget at the end of the episode. But it does help when you leave a rating and a comment if you're on Apple, or even if you're on YouTube. All of the ways that you can interact or engage with what I put out helps bring it to like the top of the list or the top of a search when someone is looking for it. And I do believe that there, in the law of attraction, right, that when someone is resonating a certain way, then they will attract those things that resonate similarly. So when you do interact, it just kind of brings it to the top and allows other people, in addition to you, to benefit from the activations, as we were just talking about. So again, I'm still sitting in some different energies, and I don't know, maybe I should have cleared out what I had, but the idea of peace, the idea of comfort, I feel is applicable right now in this longer form episode, in addition to the energy update that I did that also contained a very comforting message. So I'll just kind of keep going. I'll extend that to you, because this week I also kind of incorporated some light language, and I haven't done that for a couple of weeks. I do feel a strong presence of divine feminine, which may actually be being brought through by multidimensional beings who are very strongly tied to the divine feminine. But I think I want to set the intention to connect directly to the divine feminine and bring forth whatever comes through. Soften, my children. Soften. Relax and sit as I tell you of the love that emanates from Source, permeates in, through, and around your being, and is now, even as we speak, sustaining you. You are love. It is nothing to attain. It is not a place that you arrive. It is what you are made of. Every fiber of your being is love. That is the reality, my children. That is the truth. For those of you who may doubt from whence you come or of what you have been created, I emphasize that it is love. Once again, it is love. I invite you to close your eyes and focus your energy on the word love. Ala Ishanahila Ishadai. Let the breeze of love blow through you. Caress every part of your soul, every part of your being. Allow this love to continue to sustain you. Recognize its role in your life. Recognize how it is a part of your being. It is you. Of all the voices and all the vibrations that you have to choose from, I ask you to choose love. Choose that truth that you are a being of love. And that any communication that you receive that says otherwise is coming to you from a lower vibration. I do not condemn or judge any other vibration just because it is lower. But I ask you, as you use your free will, what is it that you want at the core of your being? What is it that you desire? You desire love, for you are love. You are what you desire. Sit with that thought. Absorb and integrate that great statement of truth. You look for love around every corner, yet fail to see that it is there within you, and that is all you need. And you fail to see that all is love. Everything around you, everything that is in existence is there because of love. I know this is puzzling. I know this is confusing. And you will not understand it if you analyze with your mind. Focus on your heart. Allow your heart to filter any vibration which you desire to receive. And your heart will tell you. Your heart will communicate the reality of things. For your heart will not lie. So remember, if you are looking for love, you have already found it. Cease your weary travels, my child, and sit in the destination which has always been there. Sit in the loving being that you are. Ashalataish. Very, very difficult for me to speak now. I am quite overcome with emotion. It was actually pretty hard for me to get out all the words as I so strongly felt that message. And I hope that you did as well. I hope that it gave you what you needed. And as always, the light in me and the love in me honors the light and the love in you. Namaste.